Hello and welcome back to Aang in the Avatar mod for Crusader Kings 2. So, last week we basically took back all of the Fire Nation land, we put our wife in charge of the Southern Water Tribe, and we took down a revolt, but all of this had a cost. Our vassals are pretty unhappy at us, so -43, that's, given that the opinion goes between -100 and 100, not so great. So if we have a look at our vassals, they're probably not so happy at us. A lot of them are still positive though, and that's probably because of all of our positive avatar traits. So you see, they hate us by -43, but we're a Jane, which is probably means that one of the traits has been reskinned. Probably Air Nomads been reskinned as a reskinned Jane. We have a long reign. We've been in charge for an alright amount of time. We have uncontrolled vassal wars, so vassals can go in war however they want, so they like that. They like that we have a oh no, this person is our designated region, so that one's not for everyone. Technology makes people like us, the fact we're brave and diligent, all that sort of stuff. The avatar gives us 15 and prestige gives us 10, so we have a huge amount of bonuses, but I think it is time. We have a few people who dislike us. I think it's time that we start pushing this back up again and getting everyone to actually like us. We're going to disband these men, especially because that also gives them some time to recharge, because we currently don't have very many. We're going to just park our boats, if we can, just so we can disband them properly. And we're going to figure out what we want to do. Are we able to get rid of intrigue? We're able to get rid of intrigue. Intrigue's not very interesting because we can't use it very well. There's not a lot of situation to use it in. Seduction could be fun. Could be fun to get a lot of avatar children. Yeah, maybe. Rulership, yeah, I don't know. Seduction's one that gives us a lot of downtime activity, and people have been asking for it, so you know what? We'll do seduction. We'll see who we can seduce. There aren't that many, but we will try our best. Right. Get this in here. Oh, we still have some prisoners we have to deal with, so let's go and deal with these prisoners. We actually have 12 of them. Okay, so you, 8-year-old, follow my religion. You are actually the daughter of one of these people. One of the Fire Nation ones. We want you in our prison so that you'll stay the right religion? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that seems like a good idea. So we'll keep her in our prison for just now. We are currently our educator, so that is fine. Does this actually allow us to... No, okay, so we're just our educator and she's in our prison. I was wondering whether we could do educator and release. I don't think that's a thing that's possible. I think I just made that up in my head. This person, we can't get a ransom for because nobody wants to pay for it. So we can execute her or we can release her. We're going to execute her for just now. That's fine. She's insignificant, so nobody will care. Karu here, unlanded. We're just going to go ransom him for 10 gold. There we go. We'll start there and we'll work through our list. Now, because we took seduction, let's go see who we can seduce. Now, just to show everybody, we can go over here. We can go up. We can go to Azula, who a lot of people have been talking about, who's actually betrothed to Ham Burn, which is quite a name for someone in the Fire Nation. Also, significantly younger than her. But see, we can't seduce her because we've got that X. X just basically, I believe, is just a decision where it just says, no, you can't. It doesn't appear to have any text next to it, so I assume it's kind of in there somewhere in the decision, but we're not going to go altering files just now. We're just going to make ourselves a nice little filter. So we're going to go for women who are an adult, because I think that's fairly much like that's a condition that we need. Now if we go over to these ones, we can see seduce. Can't seduce any of these people, and seduce any of these. They're all the wrong religion, I think, is the trick. We seduce Earth Kingdom ones. Nope. We cannot even seduce our wife, I don't believe. Although it's not an option anymore anyway. Interesting. I did have an option when I first tested this. Anyway, we can't seduce our wife, or if we want to, even if we wanted to. There we go. Here's an air acolytism. We can't seduce them. Okay, so I would say that probably my religion group is what we want to limit this down to. Now, what I want to do is I kind of want to say outside our court, but I don't think there's an easy way. Maybe if we go for not my culture, because my culture is currently Southern Air. That might just give us Air Acolytes culture, because there's quite a lot of people who have that. Yeah, I was thinking, because if I do that, it's not going to change anything here, is it? So I do not my culture group. Do we have anyone? We have a couple. Okay. I'm looking for people who are in other realms who we can seduce. So they're in our realm as well. And these people are also in our realm. I wonder whether... no, she doesn't have the Air Nomad. And she doesn't have the Air Nomad. I was wondering whether the Air Nomad trait changed people. Doesn't appear to be. So we could seduce these two. They are firebenders, which is definitely an interesting thing. Let's go. Let's maybe try and seduce one of each bender. That sounds like a neat idea. We're going to seduce this one because this one has better traits overall. So, not that it makes that much of a difference, but that's just my logic for it. In fact, it doesn't make any difference because none of them are genetic apart from Competent Bender, which is shared, and Firebender, which is shared. And I believe decision-based, but that's fine. Anyway, we have our first seduction target. And we can probably start ransoming some more people. So this guy is in charge of stuff. We could ransom him to himself. What I'd prefer he did is he changed to our religion. We don't really have an option here. So could we revoke his title? Yes, the council would be for it, but we can't because we don't have title revocation law. How close are we to that? It's probably quite far away, I would imagine. No, we can just go to allowed. We have 2 supporters and 3 against. So Tenzo and Shang-Chi. Are they people who are currently voting with us on the council, or they are not currently voting with us? So they'll vote with us either way. Like, so that's them wanting to vote no matter what. Like, that's their own opinion. Okay, how many people do we have on our council? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 on our council. 2 voting with us. We need 3 voting with us because then we have 4 and we can break the tiebreaker. Do we just need to basically buy a favor from one of these people? Who were the 2 again? It's Shang-Chi and Tenzo we don't need to buy a favor from. So Tenzo, we don't care about him. Shang-Chi, Mediator Kang, what about him? If we want to buy a favor, 106, but he'll say no. Okay. 146, he'll say no. Where are we going to buy a favor? 80, say yes. That's pretty much the cheapest you get, I think. I think that might be cheapest landed, yeah. Same with that guy, and nothing there. Okay. We'll buy the one from this guy. There's really no difference. We'll buy his vote. There we go. We're going to seduce Madoka. There we go. We have ransomed that person off, and people are complaining about the cells, don't really care. Waiting for the favor. There we go. Favor has gone through, so we can now go into here and we can just call in his council support, and hopefully it's allow us to revoke that person's title. So it's 3 versus 4. I believe our vote is 4 versus 4, and it's a tiebreaker to us. So okay, there we go. Perfect. That is now allowed, I think, because we vote for it. Yeah, we got 2 for it. Oh, because the other 2 aren't returning favors, it doesn't go instantly through. Okay, that's fine. Kaya told me she could waterbend her soup. Fantastic. We don't want it to be wroth, craven, or shy, so we're just going to say fantastic. Good job, you. Right. Air Nomads have approved the law. Fantastic. So now, when we go over to this guy, we should be able to go, I want your title. Everyone says yes. He is a traitor. No vassal will object. We can have that title. Nice. We're going to do that to pretty much anyone who we can. We can take this one as well. Great. We'll have that title. We're going to give these to Air Nomad people. We will also have your title. If everyone's voting for it. Yep. Perfect. And we will have your title. There we go. You, however, are an Air Nomad. People will probably say no, right? You still say yes. Do we want to take his title? No. He actually quite likes us. We're going to leave him right now. We might release him. You, we would quite like to take your title, because he's a firebender. You can tell by the background, I think. Right, so now we've sorted that out. Just do a little click there, so we've got everyone sorted. This person is our only landed person left. We're going to release them, because that increases everyone's opinion of us by 6. And specifically increases his opinion of us by quite a bit. And now we're just going to ransom off people who we can. So, ransom you for 10 gold. Can't ransom you, can't ransom you. It's because you can't send 2 requests at one time, so we can ransom this guy, and we can ransom this guy. There we go. Right, unpause, let things go. Getting some ransom money. Nice. There we go. Chief Arnook died a maimed cripple. Next one in charge is Chief Ogrog. I'm sure that's not quite how you meant to say that, but it seems to be about right. So, who is his heir? His heir is Princess, then Manarik, who is his guardian. Yeah, this guy doesn't have a long life to live, neither does his two sisters, but that's fine. My wife Katara tells me that she is pregnant, but that can't be right, can it? Because she's very far away. She's not in the same court as us, I believe. Do we believe that Katara would have cheated on us? We'll hire someone to find out. We have a lot of money. We have a lot of spare cash. Let's ransom these two people off. No, can't do that because we have someone who's already considering another offer. We'll ransom this guy off, and then I'm having a hard time pursuing this lady. No particular reason why we should. We're not currently leading an army. Yeah, we'll just say that there is no rush. Now, I just noticed that we have the barber option. But we appear to have a portrait that's set. I wonder what this does. Does absolutely nothing. Perfect. Right. Thought I might do something interesting. Oh, we can introduce our heir to the realm. We should definitely do that. It's basically a little event where all the court comes and meets our heir, and then he can get positive and negative stuff from it. That's cool. These ones, all insignificant. Nobody has ransom money. Ooh, this one will upset the Lords of the Fire Nation. We'll probably just release him then. And then she, we can actually do something else rather than kill her, because she is currently being educated. Oh, we might need to do that. We might need to have done that before she became 12. Oh well, if we looked at her a couple of months ago, we would have not executed her, but oh well. Right, we have invited our vassals to partake in a formal introduction of our heir monk, Yumi. He will have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way, something that might be tiresome to someone as young as him. However, you have full confidence he will not disappoint you. He seems relatively alright. As a character, he's not the worst. He's not the best, but he's got reasonable stats and stuff. Cool. They will be here soon. Right. We have got some people out of our prison. That's nice. This person created a temple. Oh, we also have a couple of provinces we should probably give away. We could keep them. Actually, probably should keep them until we go to war, because that's a lot of money that we're getting from them. And, in fact, it also means that we look stronger, so factions are weaker, because this number is based on our total army strength, so which is up to 5,000 right now at max. We need a spy master or watcher. We've got two choices. Spy master, I'm going to choose the one who is actually who likes us and would vote with us if we want to do any more votes. Do we want to change anything else in terms of votes? We can't do a lot of them. We could change realm inheritance if we wanted to. Nothing else is like a rush, I don't think. Well, nothing's really a rush here. Maybe change all the council laws back, but apart from that, nothing major. The maid I hired to gain my wife Katara's confidence has not found anything suspicious about her pregnancy. Well, I'll confront her. Let's see what happens. Do we have anyone fabricating claims? We do. You're fabricating claims on Kyoshi Island. We're actually going to reset that there, but I don't know if it actually does anything resetting it, but I think there might be a slight cooldown before it will give you another claim. I'm not sure. Yeah, never really tested that. I could be completely wrong. When I asked outright, my wife Katara broke down and tearfully admitted to having an affair with Chief Took of the Southern Air Tribe. Southern Water Tribe, sorry. Blubbering about mercy and forgiveness. So I can say by Ya-chan, I better keep this quiet, or this is high treason. Could be high treason time. I don't know. This is high treason. You know what? People have been asking for it. It might be time to try and kill Katara. We have nobody who's for it, though. Nobody at all. That's not good. How are we going to do that? Is there anybody even... Let's have a quick look. Is there anybody who's even slightly looking like they might be into this plot? No. There's no potential plotters. Okay. Well, that pretty much changes that plan then. Yeah. We could try divorcing her, maybe? Maybe we'll marry someone else? I don't know. Who else could we marry? People have been saying Azula, but she's currently about to marry to Ham Burn, who we can't kill. Can we actually kill anyone? Is there any plot where we have any support? Like this guy. We must have some... Yeah, we have some support on Zuko. Oh, wait. Oh. I thought that was someone from the Earth Kingdom for a second because of the green. But it's Eero. Okay, that's fine. Anybody else we can marry? Some people said, what was it? Toph? Toph was what? Let's load an empty filter. So, let's see if any of the people who people suggested are actually still going. No, you're in charge of the state of Gaolong now. Okay. And the other one was May? I don't even know if I got the right spelling there. I don't see any special portrait, so I have no idea which one it would be if it was one. Now we'll stick with Qatar for just now. That's fine. That's fine. Right. As Bumi introduced himself to Mayor Fat of Longham, he not only presents himself with grace, but also manages to impress Fat by skillfully complimenting him. I mean, you'd think it would be a perfect opportunity to perhaps not be so good, but, you know, he did well. As Bumi introduced himself to Mayor Paladin of Yarlung, he not only accidentally spills a large beverage on Paladin's shoes, but also manages to insult all of Paladin's ancestors. Well, that's just not on, really. Yumi is getting on incredibly well with the child of one of the travelling vassals. He's getting on incredibly well with Sang-hee Moon, who is the child of the High Monk Wolia. We could potentially arrange a marriage there. We'll just mark her a special interest for a little bit. See what happens at the end of this. High Monk Kazu of Oindita is a renowned fighter and tactician. After having introduced himself to Bumi, Kazu approaches you with an offer. So he will teach Bumi how to fight, and we will pay him some money. Oh, we'll owe him a favor. That's a tough one. He has some daughters? Daughters, yes. Because it says husband, that's a good way of checking. Yes, daughters. So he could try and marry into our family with that favor. We'll do it and see what happens. The more I think about it, the more ridiculous it seems. An elder having a rival so much beneath me, it was a bit silly of me to hold him as my rival. I have a rival? Oh yeah, Chief Took, because he slept with my wife. Can I, kill him? Is anybody remotely interested? Oh, they're more interested. We could actually get up to almost 50%, but not quite. We'd be 0.4% away, and plots can't fire below 50, so we'll just have to keep an eye on him. Maybe we might want to go after seduction, go into a war and duel him. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I never forget my enemies. There's a peasant revolt going on in the Fire Nation. Okay, it's going to fail. It's 3,000 versus 50. We're going to continue trying to seduce Madoka. There we go. It is evidently clear to all of visiting vassals that Monk Bumi has been infatuated with Elder Kazua's wife, Chu. Okay. While harmless, Bumi is still following around like a dog, Kazuhito does not seem to be amused. Interesting names all over this place, all over the place here. Oh, he spilled some more stuff over this mayor and insulted his ancestors. That's just not good. He did well with this guy. Okay, well that's good, because I believe you were... Oh no, it wasn't his wife you were following around, but, you know, somebody looked a lot like his wife. Last of our vassals have left. Monk Bumi looks relieved. As our son looks relieved. He is obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having me introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. So it gets some vassal opinion, which is good. Child lacks in education, so this is Dolkar. So Dolkar seems to be going really into the martial. We'll maybe go with a struggle and try and push that up. Okay, well, I think it's time to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.